Two women lived in a small apartment, their lives intertwined by the shared experience of new motherhood. But the joy was fragile, and the thin walls seemed to amplify a growing tension between them. Each held a newborn, a tiny life cradled in their arms, yet a shadow of mistrust had begun to fall over their home. The fragile peace shattered one bleak morning. One of the women, Sarah, woke to a devastating silence. Her baby, once a source of warmth and life, was cold and still in his cot. A cry of pure anguish tore through the apartment, a sound of a heart breaking. In her grief, she looked at the other woman, Hannah, who was quietly holding her own living, breathing child. A terrible suspicion took root in Sarah's mind. "You switched them." Sarah's voice was raw with pain and fury. "You took my baby in the night and left me with yours." Hannah clutched her child tighter, her face a mask of shock and denial. "You're crazy. This is my son." Their argument escalated, their accusations and denials echoing through the small space. A storm of grief and desperation with no resolution in sight. Unable to settle their harrowing dispute, they brought their case before a figure renowned for his insight and fairness, a wise judge in a modern, solemn courtroom. The room was silent as the two women stood before him, the living infant a silent testament to their conflict. Sarah spoke first, her voice trembling but firm, recounting the tragic morning and her unshakable belief that the living child was hers. Tears streamed down her face as she pleaded for the return of her son. Then Hannah presented her side, her tone sharp and indignant. She painted Sarah as a grieving mother lost in delusion, insisting with fierce conviction that the baby was, and had always been, her own. The judge listened patiently, his gaze weighing them both. After a long silence, he delivered a shocking verdict. "There is only one way to settle this," he declared, his voice resonating with authority. "Bring me a sword." He commanded a guard to take the infant. "The child will be divided in two. Each of you shall receive a half." A horrified gasp escaped Sarah's lips. "No, Your Honor, please," she cried out, her body trembling. "Don't harm him. Give the baby to her. Just let him live." She collapsed in tears, her love for the child overriding her own desire to possess him. In stark contrast, Hannah stood rigid, her expression cold and unmoved. "Yes," she said, her voice chillingly calm. "Divide him. If I can't have him, then neither can she." The judge's expression softened as he looked at the weeping woman. His test had revealed the truth not through evidence, but through the heart. He pointed to Sarah. "Give the living child to her," he commanded gently. "She is the true mother." In that moment, his wisdom shone, not just resolving a dispute, but affirming the selfless, unconditional nature of a mother's love.